everyone, I'm doing a new unboxing video today. This time is the new Lego Ideas Flintstones set. I got this in the mail today and I'm a big fan of the Lego Ideas just because they've done so many cool concepts, everything from Ghostbusters to Doctor Who to the Beatles, and this is another new one that they've done. And I saw this, I was like, I gotta have this. I love the Flintstones. Flintstones and Scooby-Doo are my two big Hanna-Barbera properties, and even though they're kind of cheesy and silly and kind of goofy, there's always that soft spot in your heart about them, so I'm definitely excited. Also, for full disclosure, I do have the Lego Mystery Machine. So this is the box. Some really nice little details if you want to see the whole Lego house. It's Fred's house and the Flintmobile. And one of the nice things I saw in this was, if you can see right there, he's even got the giant slab of ribs so you can tump the car over. But they show some really nice details of all the little minifigures. And yeah, the sides are about the same, but this gives you a good idea on what is all included with this set. So here is how this is going to work. I will do some of the unboxing, but I think for the building, I will probably just come back in increments over the next day or so because I'm honestly a little busy right now and there's no way that anyone is going to want to watch me build this thing in real time. I think all of us would mutually go insane. So I will come back and I will spare you from every tedious brick and looking for the one orange piece or what have you. So let's get to it and check out the Flintstones. Okay, here is the box. All lined up and ready to go. I have my X-Acto knife, so I can do a nice little clean, quick cut. Maybe. I lied. Let's see. I don't want to tear up the boxes. They always do nice boxes for these. There we go. Only took me a second to figure this out. So let's see. This is what you get when you first open up. So it's 748 pieces. I expect this will not take me as long as some of the ventures like the Disney Castle or the Ghostbusters Firehouse, but I'm still expecting some time invested in this. So let's see, we have lots of gray bricks. Let's get all this pieced out, and here is the manual. Nice little look-see at that. Let's see, we'll go through and it shows you all the steps. Sometimes they do a little, there we go. Sometimes on these Lego Ideas sets, well, I'd say pretty much all the time on these Lego Ideas sets, they always put a little bit of background information on the designer and the props and the concept and even just the whole what's going on with this series and why it was made. So there's always some really cool behind the scenes stuff, and they always try to make it fun for all ages. And that's one of the things that I've always enjoyed about Lego. So there's a little bit of that. And let's see. So, as I said, we have 6 bags. We'll organize them all. Set that box back there. One thing that I'm really grateful about is that they started labeling all these bags a couple years back, because some of these projects are insane and I don't really feel like sorting this. Like, I've got 500 pieces in front of me. Where do I start? So this will break it down and not make it as crazy, but as I go through I will show you the different steps so you can see the whole process and how it comes about, and of course you will see the final completed project when I'm done. Alright, bag 1 is open, so let's begin. Alright, so the first bag was Fred and Wilma and their car. As you can see, here's the little molds for Fred. What he looks like. He's a real nice little mold. I was kind of sorry that they didn't do the sculpted heads like they do with some of the other characters like the Simpsons or Gremlins or E.T. But I think they're trying to keep more of the traditional minifigure look. Here is Wilma, as you can see. What she looks like. They did a nice little way to fake her curves on that by giving her a little bit of shadow there. And here is the car. The car is really nice. It comes with, let's see, I'll show you the front and the sides. And the cloth is real nice. It's actually really a soft cloth. And as you can see, the wheels, when you push them, the little logs roll back and forth, which is really, really cool. And then, if you're feeling really ambitious, just like the cartoon, they do have the slab of ribs, and you can place that like so. So you can emulate the intro of the cartoon and even have the car tip over. So next up for bag 2 is the beginning foundation of the house. And as you can see, that is bag 2. A lot of stuff going on, but I think it's just going to be big pieces. So this should be a pretty easy build, I would think. Alright, bag 2 is all complete. This was actually a very easy build. And as you can see, there's some nice little elements right here. Setting everything up, there's some little play elements, so it seems like everything's going to expand over. And if you look, there is some little translucent orange bricks that's going to simulate the fireplace. So you're already starting to put in the housing details there. So this was, as I said, very easy to build out, and I'm going to be going on to bag 3. Alright, bag 3 is ready to go. It's building on more of the house elements for the Flintstone household. And there's not a lot in this package, just a lot of gray bricks, so this will probably be a lot of fine-tuning on this one, but it should get the majority of the Flintstones house up and ready to go. Okay, step 3 is complete. Not too much has changed in this step, just built up a couple of the side retaining walls. It's really just the main 3 walls on this. The back wall is still open, but that's the way the model is. Alright, step 4. Looks like we're going to be building up the chimney and some trees, and a little bit of the curvature of the house. Alright, here's bag 4. As you can see, it's a lot of tiny pieces and a lot of gray pieces. Alright, step 4 is complete. As you can see, the rock chimney is put up. The sides of the house are a little more curved, and there is a new palm tree. One of the great things about this is look how detailed the chimney is. That was a lot of teeny tiny little pieces, but overall it looks good. And see little coconuts in the palm fronds. And we are getting ready for step 5. I think this is more of the interior pieces for the next segment. Step 5 is the interior pieces as well as building up the rubble minifigures. So this is what we have to work with. Finally, I have some color to work with, but again, a lot of teeny tiny little pieces. I'm sure this will all be furniture, little accessories around the house, curtains, everything else, so it's a lot of work ahead of me. Okay, I wanted to take a quick break and show you the minifigures for Barney and Betty Rubble, and as you can see, overall they look pretty good. I do wish they had the sculpted heads, and Barney's hair is basically a blonde version of Fred's hair. Betty, I think, is the one that suffers the most, as she just has normal hair and she doesn't have her little trademark blue bow in her hair. Here is the back cave painting, and here's the TV screen. As you notice, Dino is not included in this Flintstone set. However, he does make the television screen. Oh, he's missing. Oh, that's tragic. I just noticed that. That's kind of a heartbreaking set, isn't it? Oh, well. But anyway, Dino does have representation, but I guess that's a whole play element you can have, the search for Dino. And until they make a minifigure, you will never find him. That's really depressing. All right, moving on. Okay, let's take a look at the set. We have all the details in, all the characters built. There is a lot of detail in everything you see here. They have Betty by the cellophone. Fred's watching TV on the couch with Wilma. There's a little bowl of fruit. Barney's standing by the bowling stuff. Let me show you all this real quick, just so you can kind of get an idea. See, they have bowling pins and a ball. Nice little lamp. The photo, you don't, unfortunately you lose the fireplace. It's back there, but you don't really get to see it that much anymore. And then, of course, the ongoing tragic saga of missing Dino. But it's a lot of detail on this. It's very compact, and I think it's maybe just a little too compact for itself, but they do have a lot of really great play features in this. Also, you can see now the front doors on there and the little leopard skin curtains, so really a lot of nice detail on this. but it really gives the effect of the full Flintstones house, although the roof hasn't been built just yet, but that is the next step. Alright, step 6, the final step, where we'll do all the little finishing touches like the roof, the little plants around there, the mailbox, and as you can see, going back to gray, and this is the last stretch of what I have to work with. So here we go. Alright, as you can see, the Lego Flintstone house is completed. And as you can see, there's a lot of great details in the final set. As I said, not everything's to scale, but in terms of like the slanted house and the mailbox and all the little wildlife plants and all the characters are there and the little cloth roof, they did a really good job of really putting in the full Flintstones experience overall. Overall, I'm really pleased with the set. A lot of details in here, a lot of play value, and just an overall neat theme. If you were on the fence about the Flintstones being a good purchase, I think so. I think they did a lot of really neat little designs with what they had to work with. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then next time. Take care.